Chapter 7. Into the Woods. When Kay opened her eyes, a girl was sitting next to her on the bed. Oh, Kay said. She sat up. At first she thought, I've seen this girl before. Then she knew she couldn't have. The girl smiled at her. Where did you? Kay started to say, but the girl interrupted her. Are you ready? She asked. Her pale face glowed softly from under the hood of a dark cloak. It occurred to Kay later that she should have been frightened. It was certainly odd to wake up in the middle of the night to find a strange girl sitting on her bed. Kay wasn't scared though, maybe because the glowing face looked so friendly. Are you ready? The girl asked again. Ready for what? Kay asked. To get a Christmas tree, the girl said. A big one? Kay said. Of course, the girl answered. Big and beautiful too. Kay's feet were on the floor instantly. But even as she stood, second thoughts flooded in. Now? She asked. It's the middle of the night. The middle of Christmas Eve night, the girl pointed out. Kay understood. What was the point of a tree if it wasn't there on Christmas morning? Okay, she said. Where are we going? This time the girl didn't answer. She just floated out of the room. Well, no, she didn't float, not really. She must have walked. But she walked so smoothly, so silently, it seemed like floating. Kay pulled on her jeans and sweatshirt. Then she followed the girl. Kay found her waiting downstairs in the kitchen. Get your coat, the girl said. You breathing folks get cold, don't you? You breathing folks? What other kind of folks were there? Still, Kay pulled her jacket down from the peg where Elsa had hung it. She put on her hat and boots too. Her boots were fleece-lined, so it didn't matter that her feet were bare. She looked for her scarf and then remembered. The wind had stolen it on the way to Elsa's house. And that made her think of the storm. Was it still raging out there? Did she want to go outside? But the girl waited beside the door, so Kay opened it. The girl moved out ahead and Kay followed. She stopped on the edge of the porch, amazed. The storm had blown itself out. The night was as still now as it had been blustery before. A round, creamy moon rode high in the sky. The world was sketched in shades of black and white. Even the old barn across the way looked beautiful under its sparkling blanket of snow. Kay stepped down from the porch. The snow lay everywhere, deep and untouched. Where are we going? She called to the girl who had gone ahead. Not far, the girl called back. For the first time, Kay hesitated. Should she go off with this strange girl? What if her parents woke and found her gone? But she couldn't let the girl get away. Besides, they wouldn't be at Elsa's much longer. The storm had stopped. The plows would come through. A farmer would pull their car out. She and her parents could have Christmas breakfast with Elsa. And maybe the girl would be there too. Then they could go on to Grand's. Wouldn't it be nice though to leave Elsa with a beautiful tree? Family tradition or not, nobody needed a scraggly old juniper for Christmas. Kay hurried to catch up. What's your name? Kay called after the girl. If she was going to follow this stranger, she should at least know her name. Lillian, the girl called back. Lillian? Kay thought. I like that. And lifting her feet high to make her way through the deep snow, she followed Lillian into the woods.